Hopefully they got something good for us. A little blind right now. It's looking a little better, but still, it's rough in there, not very comfortable. It's fucking cold. Cold today. You'll see, but I think it's gonna close. Basically, in the February, you can only get warmer. You can only get warmer from here, so it's okay. It's kind of chilling. Yeah, so like I said before, this has something to do with the auto industry, which was the it was the bread and butter of Germany because it has steel and iron that doesn't have to be imported. So usually you get iron ore from, some countries get iron ore from somewhere else. For example, America ships a lot of it to China. It goes back and forth between China and America. Like I said, this most of the German war effort was, with the exception that the German Air Force needed to manufacture airplanes in Russia before the war started. In the same way that Ford was selling cars to Russia before the war. It has something to do with the car industry. I don't know. See, Mercedes and Porsche. See, a lot of black females in America have the name Porsche and Mercedes for whatever reason. So you see, a lot of the YouTubers seem to be doing some car shit all the time. It's always some car stuff, track racing, modifying cars and shit, and building cars, and those are some of the biggest sources. Yeah, it's in the framing gig. It's the YouTubers with the cars. But it's an all-rounder, it's all-rounder, but it seems to have been focused on the auto industry in particular because, like I said, it was the bread and butter of Germany before the war. Understand? Mercedes and Porsche, and being some of the auto union, being the biggest car manufacturers, I guess, in the world before they lost the war. So it has something to do with the car industry. See, you have Henry Ford. He was selling cars to the Soviet Union before the war, and Germany had to build planes in Russia before the war. It's it's something to do with the car industry. Pretty much everywhere you look. Over here, McLaren, big source. Bruce McLaren, fake racing driver, big source. McLaren stuff is big sources. You have Aston Martin, also another big source. It's always something to do with the car industry. Eyes on water, man. So I see the biggest sources in America. B is for build. This Matt Armstrong that they have over here, whatever his name is, I forgot his name. I think it's Matt Armstrong. You have you got some other ones in America. It's always something to do with the car industry, as you can see. So yeah, I mean Mercedes was the name of a German princess, German nobility. Of course, transgender as well, but it was originally Mercedes was the name of a princess or something. So didn't look too white, but white enough. Transgender as well, but it was a German princess back in the day. So it always has something. It always leads back to the car industry. Sam Crack, in Florida, you have the other big YouTuber. I forgot his name. In Florida, what's his name? I forgot his name. What's the name of the other one? The other YouTuber in Florida. Yeah, big sources. Not necessarily a lot of income-generating individuals, but certainly enough to make money from it, to make a living out of it. But it's not it's not anywhere near as big as Hollywood actors. But they're big sources as well, you see. And because they generate income from ad revenue through Google, advertising, media, they count. They automatically count as the Hollywood. They fall under the Hollywood umbrella because they make YouTube videos and they make an income from ads and views and subscribers and stuff like that, like Netflix or any subscription service, and Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever, Paramount Plus, whatever they have. So they generate income in the same way. It falls under the YouTubers, all of them without exception. They fall under the Hollywood umbrella as well. If it's car, technology stuff, PC stuff, they seem to have multiple channels doing the same thing. It's easy money, I guess. Granted, it is a bit of work. It's not easy. It's a lot of editing, a lot of fucking video editing and production work that goes into it. It's not exactly a drop in the bucket, I guess. But the YouTubers, all of them that have any amount of subscribers, 20,000, 15,000 subscribers. All of them fall under the umbrella of Hollywood. So, it's like I said, it's some of them I would say they were plugged in just to be plugged in. They were plugged in just to give the network something to work with, because you got to have people in the network to work with. So some of them were plugged in just for the hell of it. It seems that way. Anyway, holy shit, la policía has arrived. That's what's going on. I'm up here. Holy fuck, man! They like that vegan stuff today. The vegan vegetarian stuff, man. That's good stuff today, isn't it? La policía. That vegan stuff is a killer, man. It's a tasty treat. Fucking awesome, man. We don't feel like there's nothing good over there. 1748. Wow. I mean, we got a full chunk of it. That's make it over here a little bit. Rồi. Do shit. Tipo pra você um filho, mano. Nem pula do lado, não, mano.
Sorry, man.
Mind you, hey, run the country I did, man. You can't, how hard can it be? I'm sure I'll do better than what's going on right now. And you couldn't make it up, right? There was Shannon come along, right? And then she was sort of like, but she was sort of like right hand on or whatever. And I mean, Shannon was searching, so thick, slippery, slippery, you know what I mean? Yeah, and she wanted to stop me, didn't she? You know what I mean? It might be fair enough, let her give it one more. That's it, yeah. But they won't have it. No. As soon as they got you out of Europe, they want to stop and do it. You know what I mean? They won't have it. Yeah. And they've still got the trouble now, so they want more behind us and all that stuff. But I have water and water. It was a business. Oh, yes. Yeah. He was transgender. He said he was a woman, right? Yes. No, when Nick was on, right? And then he said, and then when they said he was married, they went on to missing what they've done on the sister, they got locked up in the right? And then she stood in and said, no, she might be transgender, you know, like that, like whatever. Yeah, but we can't have a man, like, it's not a boy, you can't go off and down the struts, you know what I mean, right? And then the bitch stood up for that, then you stood on her and say, oh, no, it's all right. And they're like, no, mate, she stood up and done the right thing and trying to stop him from getting locked up in a women's section. Yeah, but like rapist, he was getting locked up in a women's section. Well, you never shut that holiday. Yes, yeah. Now they all got involved and they open stadium, hip front. Yeah, they shut down the women's section. His name's Vehicle Airport. Yeah. She was I know you're about. Can't put the name. Yeah, we can basically. Shut Holloway from Bristol. Yeah, they shut there. Near Twickenham, is that way? Vehicle Airport. And those things there, Holloway. Yeah, Holloway. Oh, yeah. Bad thing, Holloway. Bit tasty. I know a woman who's been locked up there, and she said it was violent. Yeah, it's nasty. Yeah. She said. I remember watching Ducky Battery years ago. Yeah. It was so overcrowded. He said, apart from them taking on the yard of Parliament. It's so overcrowded. The officer he said, like, unless we get on the firing squad, you know, we've had it, they're full up. You know what I mean? By that firing squad? He's having a go up. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's having a go. But that's what he said. He said, like, we can't ship you out, we can't release you, you're in the jail. You know what I mean? Like, and it's so full up, they couldn't get him out. Yeah, couldn't get him out. Couldn't get him out the door quick enough. You know what I mean? Like, revolving door. Revolving door, isn't it? Yeah. Wait a second. Hang on. Yeah. You know, that's it. You know when society's had it, because it's up to the bottom and works its way up. You know what I mean?
Would you like a fork?
Oh, there were one I want to read.
Okay, so press
Why don't you get a read?
why do you want the pastry? Yeah. Never say no to a massage. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Bye. Pastry?
Have that there.
This one. Of course. And this? And that. Got it. That's up for
You know when now. Yeah, all right. Thanks very much. I've got one here. I'm going to get it back. I'm not using it.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I see broken sugar. Coffee. How many sugars? One. Would you like 3 cups?
Snaps.
Do you want any sugar?
Okay?
Yeah, brilliant.
Hallelujah. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. How are you, man?
My coffee, 3 sugars.
3 sugars. Fill it with that.
We've run out of chocolate unless there's some down there.
Can you stop the water, Connor?
No, there's some. You'll not learn that. How many sugars?
2 sugars. Next water.
Hot chocolate. 2 sugars.
Yeah, thank you. I know.
Thank you very much.
Pastries are poison too for COVID. Go to the station a little bit, upload this video, and go wait in the queue a little bit. I've got another hour.
You left on. I don't know. You and Laura?
Oh shit, we're done. Sorry, boys.
See what they got for us. Something delicious. That's some good pasta, I guess. Macaroni, something. Tastes like toilet paper.
Oh, that's a cool thing to do. That's good budget. So, what? You do it through your voice as well. Oh, that's so nice.
You still have to be careful, don't you? How long stuff lays and how long it looks.
man jabbing a hand with Mr. Vehicle. He's Randy. I was watching the streaming wars. Randy was Karen. And a pee-pee, and a pee-pee in the water park. People who annoy you. Yes. Oh. Okay, I was going to and block off.
That's that on that corner, and it's on that corner.
I right here, by the way. Right up there. You do? Open out. Okay. Excuse me while I wait this out. Yeah, so they would have the 20th. Hang on. What movie was that from? Nick the Day. Is that Bachelor Party? Yes, Bachelor Party, yeah. We just slams on the dance.
Where's the other guy who I know from June?
When it's like the Bachelor Party was it's a sex comedy. It used to be a genre of sex comedy. American Pie is a sex comedy. Sex. Sorry, when we say sex, we mean
Look out there.
lesbians. American Pie 2. Yes. That was perfectly a really cringy, difficult scene to watch, but hilarious. You know, one of the guys. Will you try it? I remember comedy. Yeah, so 105 million over the weekend. That's 3-day weekend, right? Yeah, well, they're going to add another one for a 4-day weekend, and I'm hoping it's going to go up to about 140 mil. But that would be 4 days. Yes. Wait, but it was like Canada. Did it go to Canada? President's Day, and then our President's Week. Well, you had President's Day, and then he went to make sure that Hunter's boss had paid his wages that out of your taxpayer. Like, oh, dude. Marvel's Ant-Man, Quantumania. Best attitude of awesome. Oh, you know, he's even worse than this. International, man. When you're doing nearly 50-50 with the international market, that ain't good. That's not a good sign. How many times did you get spots up to 367? Yes, well, I was on a stream at the time that they released and said, not a good person, not a nasty person. Said, oh, lads, Ant-Man's done 355 million over the weekend. I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I said, hold on, let me have a look. So I went to the numbers, and the numbers were showing 225 million. It's slightly corrected, yeah, it's 226 million. And I was like, well, the numbers are saying 225 million, or whatever it was at the time, 223 million. And then I went to Box Office Mojo, and it was showing that high number. Wasn't Box Office Mojo, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Box Office Mojo the one that fucked up the Thor number that pounced all over and then looked like a fucking retard because he thought that Thor made 700 and something million in a weekend? I hunted. We were told Maguire's dead.
700 million a weekend?
Yeah, that would be the biggest opening of a movie of all time. No, by a mile.
Opening weekend wasn't even close to that, right?
No, that tweet quickly went, did it? It did.
Can you imagine if that happened? You're like, what the fuck is wrong?
He's fair. He came out and pulled it down, but he was so quick to put that out because he was doing a live stream to give him super chat, make content out of it. He went to Ryan Kittles.
Yeah.
And Ryan was like, this thing's going to be a disappointment. And, John came in and said, you're crazy. And Ryan was respectful as trying to be. Said, I'm not crazy. But he pointed out, like, yeah, it is going to be because based on the budget, and Ryan has really been good on pointing out, and this needs to be pointed out. For one, they don't adjust for inflation, and they don't talk about ticket sales. By the way, they do not tabulate ticket sales anymore in 2019. They stopped 2019. They stopped doing it. Why? Because they're insanely low. They're off 40 to 50%. So Avatar and
No, I'm watching back.
a lot fewer
were sold in the first movie. Not saying people didn't like it. People go, but that's just a fact with all of movies. It's not just Avatar. It's all of movies. So.
Are you going out for the night? I don't know. I like a good laugh and a good sense of humour.
Over that tweet that was like, this, you have to look at this as the first episode of a multi-series thing about this, that, and the other. What is the end of it? I was like, this is dystopian for movies, man. So, episode 1. What?
I don't know if it was from Kevin Feige or just a producer that Quantumania was going to be up there with Civil War, like as far as importance. MCU, they're just lying. Like, for one, this was supposed to be in Phase 4. It was never supposed to start out Phase 5 because they have no plan. They have no plan for any of that. And now, people are waking up to it. This was never going to do that. I mean, Ant-Man is a tough sell anyway, and a lot of this feels like a three to get to one. Because again, Marvel isn't, the MCU is nothing without Iron Man. When Tony Stark is Iron Man, Steve Rogers is Captain America. Like, there's not. There's no characters to rap about. So they just went out lying so they can produce their product. Their first episode.
He's almost like maybe like a C-lister who's scratching at B in the MCU, and they just jumped him up to A. They're like, you like the equivalent of, they're like, you gotta pull people in because Doctor Strange was like our biggest guy at this point. This is not good enough. It's not even close to good enough.
But this is the movie. This is meant to be the foundation of Stage 5. And it's not. It's not even close. There's no plan for this nonsense. It's literally just movie from movie now. We've had 3 TV shows pulled. And they've either been pulled because they're either being adapted to be more in line with Phase 5, or they've been pulled because they know that they're just going to be an absolute fucking waste of space. I think it's probably the former rather than the latter. That they're going to try and add Stage 5-y shit to it. But Guardians of the Galaxy is not going to have fuck all really to do with canon.
It'll have nothing to do with anything other than itself.
Exactly.
I'm actually curious if even the fucking post-credit scenes have anything to do with the MCU.
Probably. I reckon a post-credit scene in a movie that's got nothing to do with Stage 5 will have 30 seconds of Kang doing a thing or Kang's doing things.
Why did they do that all through Phase 4? Oh, because they didn't have a plan. They had every opportunity to have Kang pop up in No Way Home. and they were spat and mom.
We want to now, it's too late now.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I thought was literally the deconstruction of the male.
It was all about character assassination. Yeah. It was all about character assassination. So
And Skrulls. Skrulls stuff isn't that coming up soon?
that's that's the next thing that doesn't have a release date. By the way, I think Marvel's and Guardians are now the only things with actual release dates. Loki does not have one, and Secret Invasion does not have one. The least MCU out of all their slate. Right. So I'm sure it's a pure accident. Unless they have one. You haven't seen Sylvie and Loki, have you? In the trailers. Maybe I missed her. Maybe I didn't care.
I haven't seen a trailer for Loki season 2. It's meant to be out.
I saw a trailer last year. Right, Jack? Yeah, there's a trailer.
You sure?
I saw some kind of thing or something.
It wasn't yet really.
No, I saw something before Nice organism designed only for fridge.
Here's the thing. I'm on the trailer for Loki season 2. There is 51 seconds of nothing before it gets to the actual trailer, which is 2 minutes long.
Want to show it real quick?
I mean, they won't do it.
They don't do this.
Yeah.
Hey, credit, I'll give credit to Disney for one thing.
Yeah.
They just did it. Thank you.
It was a vast multiversal war. Countless unique timelines battled each other for supremacy, nearly resulting in the total destruction of everything. But then all of them emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a single timeline. The sacred timeline. And he, the protected reserve, the powerful gun for everything.
Loki was some shit.
Oh my god, we get like 50 or 50 seconds. It's right.
That's too long.
It's because they've got nothing to fucking show. Do you really ever think that, X-Ray Girl?
About this trailer, yes.
She's Asian. Everything's too long.
We write our own destiny now.
White people,
Who is he? I was told that everyone who works at TVM was created by the Time Killers.
that was Arians.
If anyone's ever going to make it back from the void, I suppose it's going to be you.
Oh, well, you know, one man's void is another man's piece of cake.
So Ravonna Renslayer is Kane's girl.
One man's whatever is another man's piece of cake.
Maybe they should be restricted to 9 words too.
One man's writer is another person's blogger.
Yeah. Hollywood's void is their creativity.
It's like, cause you can go with
He's not great.
you go with MLM, but like I was listening to you guys talking about Ant-Man on FNT, and they were also I think as well anybody was saying like fucking memory store writing, like when they however they try to solve problems.
Exposition dumps.
Yeah, this bit, and I'm just like, this shit's gonna. There's a fucking limit on how much people can tolerate like the absolute garbage, right? One of the things that absolutely baffled me when they did probability storm, and basically it's just like it's gonna be infinitely replicating based on your choices. It's like, okay, so what should we say is a flash tornado in here? So you guys would be the amount of choices you're just gonna crush up into the road every time. But okay, fine, you know, fantasy, blah blah blah. We'll just have a couple hundred of them. Whatever. It's like, how are you gonna solve this problem? It's like, well, it just solves when it was arrives. It's just solved. Why? Why?
Because the woman showed up. Obviously.
But when the mum doesn't warn her before she goes in, and so she starts seeing clones of herself, and she's like, sure, they're just another potential use. Like,
Oh god, what was the Doctor Who parody? Why am I blanking on it now? That Stephen Moffat wrote.
Oh, the fatal.
Curse of the Fatal Death.
Yeah.
One of the jokes they kept on doing in that is like. If you would have mentioned what happens, I think I'm coming. Okay, and what are you gonna do?
Oh, dude. That look the other way shit, and he literally looks the other way. Like, and nobody talks like a movie. Nobody does that baseball. Yeah, you're right. When someone tells you if you don't help me, then something will be coming that you're going to want to stop. Most human beings will be like, oh, what's that? What's that thing? Big horrible thing. But Scott instead is just like, no. Oh, okay.
But we all know it's more.
Okay. It's almost like there was way more dialogue to that scene that all got cut out.
There probably was. But they also, hey, we're going to lock up these superheroes and get all of their power from their superhero suits with their superhero suits on.
Well, you know, had he taken it off Cassie, she wouldn't have been able to escape. And MODOK would still be on your team. God, that was I've seen it.
I texted you that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Why would Kang, who knows the power of the suits, let them wear the fucking suits?
At least I can understand him letting Scott keep his, because he's going to use it to do this.
You would have taken it off, let's just say, you would have taken it off him and then given it back to him to do his thing.
So you can put a fail-safe in there. That's his power is he's super intelligent and has like godlike effect, but he's just a dude. He's just a dude.
Well, dude, that's why I found the line really weird when she said, like, they put him in the quantum verse, a place between space and time, and just the only place between all of it. Like, he's just a guy. We're in a fucking prison cell.
Just take his dick away and put him in the prison.
I mean, he's fucked. Just take away his suit. Why'd you crash it? Oh, dude. What else is your power? It's like a special sci-fi thing. Okay, I've been saying, like, why did you get why would I just kill him? The multiverse revolution out of
You're like Scotty.
I would just flip and bang. We can move together.
Drink your
Stop, you just don't know how to.
Drink your got a Dr. Evil Flip. I've been trying to get grumpy old man. So he starts to stare. Watch him. I found his moment.
Oh, there she is, Gary.
Zombie?
There she is. There you go.
So Loki.
Look, he's defeated. He's got a collar around him or a straight jacket or something. Sylvie's there to save the day, obviously.
a big old kiss.
She taught herself magic too.
She did.
You know, at 6 years old. That was not a trailer. That was literally 1 minute, barely anything.
Makes sense why I need to pre-order that. And I won't get a date now.
No. I think you're right. This thing is going to go quick. And I'm asking you call the 45-day window for this one going on.
Yeah, this will be 45 days.
45 days.
So you're saying it's meant to be
it's not. It's on a float film studio.
Maybe. You find anything I did?
Hold on. Oh, this is a really good fan trailer. Okay. Loki season 2 teaser 2 weeks ago. Screen Culture.
I'm one spot Disney or Marvel. I saw them in like it might have been behind the scenes. There were a bunch of in the 70s. But all these
I happen to think that's my opinion. Just know that.
Hey, these people are putting thumbnails as their official trailers, so I believe it.
That's the internet. It tells the truth. And how dare you call Adam Cooper?
That's Alan. I'm getting jealous. Adam Cooper, there is nothing at all.
So no trailer.
No.
There is a trailer for Secret Invasion.
Where's Loki at?
It's supposed to come out like late this summer. That's the thing.
Oh, I'm watching that. You have to.
Yeah.
If we look around at it, that could be fun.
Yeah.
Go back, bring back. Okay, bring back.
He died. Whatever they have to. With the only good scene in the whole fucking show. Originally, it's just fucking building Asgard.
Why can't they just
Oh, it was baller, man. That was the best thing about Loki. You could do
Metric Girl. Just put out the fake coffee trailer. None of that shit you do. I'm not like a CT trailer. Dressing to the floor.
If you drive shop is such a worry.
Such deception, such deceit.
I do not see one from our own. I don't know. I'll hit up the website. The website in channel for track physically. And none.
Okay, thank you. Lance Johnson. That's my name. $1 million for this year-old man. What a story. Cheers. Thank you so much. That's an insane number. Grateful, but didn't expect it to happen. Lady Greymaster for $20 says Gunn continues to shoot himself. His grand plan gets harder and harder to believe with each new thing he tweets out. As a DC fan, I am sick of being lied to. Just give me solid backfoot details. How can I get the authority? Lady Greymaster, we need that first.
Yeah, appreciative Amanda's.
Alright.
Fucking Gary, no. When you hit million subs, you do a positive review of the Marvels or something. Yeah, just do like full of like stick around. Save lives, do all of the things. Like a rundown.
Yeah, McGinnis used to be like a version of himself. He wear like a scarf and different glasses and do that. Sure. Everybody goes 24 hours stream. I'll do it. Rob for $50. John Kerry, yeah, something like that. You know, I'll wear a mascot or a
yeah, I'm just trying to stay positive and not overthink the situation.
Dyslexic American, 2 parts for $20. Says, hey, I'll finally get to watch a stream since I'm sick. You have to be sick to watch it? Okay, whatever. I don't know. You are having a better day than me. My main recommends this video game high school. It was made by the great Freddie Wong. It was made made me cringe at times, but worth the time it made me do this. Also, cancer, my dog lost a couple of toes. Oh no, he's still alive, but sorry about his toes. He now looks like a penguin. Sorry if I misspelled it. Don't apologize to me. I'll misspell it out. You should call your dog the penguin from now on. MF box office shows the limits of most indie Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, its charm overcame mixed reviews, but before opening in China, its love of films for most MCU films will be, what's this word? Continued. Well, Hollywood now snapped half their audience over the last 5 years. It's very slow snap. Very slow snap, but they did. Ant-Man is currently sitting at 47% critics opinion. Amazingly, it's completely frozen at 84% audience.
That is so weird.
So weird, isn't it? What was it? Was Rise of Skywalker still at 86%?
Most likely.
80, right? 86?
It was 86% for like 2 years. It froze.
Doctor Who season 11 at 20%. 86%! It's still at 86%, yes! Nothing fishy there. Those droopy critics might not like it, but you, money-paying customers, you love it.
And we totally didn't curate your reviews at all with an algorithm. Not at all.
That rings a bell.
Nobody remembers that.
Oh god, it seems like years ago.
That fucking psyop.
It does actually feel like it's been ages since Rings of Power. So bad. Yeah.
Even as the grumblings that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has passed as grumblings, I would call them facts at this point. They're just facts. Grumblings. Have gotten louder. The opening weekend of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania has shown that Hollywood's top franchise is still a dependable hit machine. Really? Has it now?
It's like they've forgotten what the hits list used to look like.
Yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. Still ain't right. So, performing just slightly better than Black Widow, which was the first film back from the pandemic that also released on Disney Plus. It's a hit now. Okay. All right. We'll call that gold.
It lost money.
It lost money. And as you pointed out in your video, Scarlett Johansson sued Disney.
She sued Disney about it.
Got sued by its star.
Coup de grace.
Has shown that Hollywood's top franchises build a bit of a machine. At the same time, some 1 billion parts of MCU films have earned in the past year are likely to be the norm in the new movies.
Why?
It's the pandemic. It's the Ukrainian war.
Top Gun, Avatar.
It's the bees disappearing. It's, I don't even know if they're still disappearing. It's climate change. Climate change.
Climate change.
It's hurting Marvel at the box office. That damn climate change. And white supremacy.
You white supremacy. Wow.
Yes. It's the white supremacy climate change that is keeping people away from these wonderful Marvel films that everybody loves so much lately. And now they're blaming China. Because I didn't think they're going to come far. Ant-Man 3 goes over the next month. We'll see a lot about Marvel's ability to create charming superheroes. Okay. We're just talking about numbers here. This person's see, because to create charming characters, you have to have quality writing.
No, like characters good, man.
Yeah, characters, like you care about.
Yeah.
Characterization is not, here is a woman, she's good at the science. That's your characterization.
I like her.
I like her. Yes.
We had Darren, remember Darren? Everyone's favorite.
I was one. Do you remember in Black Panther 2, where I don't even know what Michonne, where Michonne says, "Oh, this girl's rude," and how on earth do they talk to people like this? And then in the next sentence, went, "I like her."
I like her.
I love inconsistency in writing.
What happened to Wakanda Forever? I don't know.
How about you mind all that ash on your head?
They had a limited release in China, which was supposed to put the numbers in. Somehow, Wakanda Forever wasn't popular in China. I don't know why. It's a mystery. It's such a mystery. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Something right.
Hey, Marvel, I know that you're in a little bit of a bubble, but there's something about China that you might want to know.
They wanted to Yeah, it was supposed to be like an Asian market. It's like,
He's fucking Asian. They're Chinese.
Yep.
These the people who are moralizing.
There's no difference. There's no difference between a Crip and a Blood.
Oh my god!
Modern rockers, they're just the same.
Yeah, modern rocker. We'll always play together. They'll be having a good time.
One big happy memory.
How far Ant-Man 3, I did every number wrong. Studios' new release continues to struggle against word of mouth. You mean with those 67% drops? Word of mouth. It's like cast of mouth.
It's pretty good.
Oh man!
Why would a mouth word of mouth that falls short of the effusive praise the MCU consistently got prior to Avengers Endgame, and the movie will face off against a crowded slate as more studios joust for audiences returning to theaters. Joust. This is where we're finding out what's going on.
It's pretty quick though. Like, as if like people like I can only see one movie this month. That's all that's happening. But I know that there is a bit of a competition. But the idea that like the what's stopping Ant-Man from his grand victory is that it's going to have to fight against what? Is it fighting against Avatar 2?
Cocaine bear.
Oh, if Cocaine Bear beats Ant-Man, that'd be kind of glorious. I don't care if they're against them.
I was going to say, is it a good sword there, mate?
Yeah, it is.
Insufferable cooperation, insufferable cunt, you know?
If the insufferable see you next Tuesdays take out the insufferable corporation, I just call that a win. They can just eat each other.
And then another one.
Yeah, another one. The studio's joust for audiences returning to theaters, including Warner Brothers and New Lines, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, which will be able to live 300, 400 million worldwide. The last one came out. I'm still watching movies a lot. It came on the heel.
Hello. Sometimes you get it wrong. But it is. Put out the cakes in here. Put them in here, please. We don't have any cakes left. No, put the cakes in here, please. Pass on. We don't have many cases. There's a lot of people sick. Right? We don't have any cases today. One of those cases. Hello. You alright? Hello, mate. Are you in the queue, sir? Are you in the queue? No, you are. No, I'm watching you. One at a time. Yeah. Sorry, mate. You need to be in the queue, my friend. Hello. Yeah, if you don't mind. They've been waiting for long. They've been waiting a long time. Look who's working with him, Alex. Look who's there. On this side of the table. Chicken? Chicken spaghetti. That's all we have. Okay, you want to do it? Any something with it?
Meat.
Mainly eggs. Like egg and salad.
Chicken.
I don't think people
Vegetable? All veggies, yeah.
I don't think people are living because I'm just about saving now. I'm a talk about paying rent.
I know, every time I go to the shop, it gets more expensive. Hey, you're offering soup?
That's good.
Is that alright? Want a spoon or fork?
Where's that other toilet guy today? He's not here, is he? Where's the one with the bike? And I haven't seen Martin for months. I don't know what's happened to him.
So you have
Milk,
milk,
please, but no sugar.
no sugar. I don't know where the other Martin's going.
Has he gone?
Hopefully he comes back. He said he was going to come back. I haven't seen him like here for months. I mean, hopefully he comes back to the hard worker.
I'll come back later to get a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vegetable, healthy vegetables. You want some? Yeah, fine. Is that enough to serve
Happy
to
New
you?
Year, baby.
White coffee, 3 sugars.
Can I just tell you, the car window is somebody gets
White coffee, 2 sugar.
Yeah, white coffee, 2 sugars.
3 sugar?
Yeah, 2 sugars.
2 sugar.
He was going to give me the key. I have no idea. I'm touching the key or the lock or anything. I'm not in charge of any of it.
He's giving you responsibility, Martin.
He gave me the responsibility for picking up the filthy cuts last week, didn't he? Do you remember?
I remember.
I'll go in the pub. I like a glass of white wine.
Raffaele, quello che ha provato il tiro, ma anche fatto chi faccio una bella ascoltalo, se la balla provo sempre sempre poi se non abbiamo fatto tutto vuole così. Per cui poi non ce la vado a
Oh, fuck. Oh, we got the secret barbecue sauce, man. Not very bueno. It's not even edible. But I got some paper towels to wipe that shit off. Oh, that tastes like poison. Holy shit. Oh, that tastes like poison really bad. Wow. absolutely disgusting. That's full of poison. It's got this barbecue sauce on this shit that tastes like raw chicken and fucking toilet paper. There we go. Fucking gross. Yeah, it's not edible. It's not edible food. The cake is okay. Gross.
Second time, first time. Hello. Second time, first time. First time. First time. It's my first time. Is that okay, sir? Thank you. I'll let you keep by the phone, brother. You're alright. No, you can back to it. How about this? Leave it to me, please. So, just be nice to our friends. You have to be nice to our friends. Thank you. It's good for you. I hope it. Oh no, it's the way you ask. It's more important than the way you ask, right? Okay, sir. Oh, yes. Oh, you've been waiting, haven't you? I don't do waiting. Oh, you don't do waiting because you don't like it. You don't stay. I'm going to any cheese?
It does go fast. It's always popular, but there'll be enough for you if you're after some.
Oh, well, I've got my name up home.
No. Portioning it out evenly.
Yeah. You're very smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's have a portion.
Okay. Is that alright? Do you want a spoon? Yeah. Do you want a spoon as well?
Multiply, man.
What do you want?
White coffee.
White coffee.
What can you see?
The guy's going to come back and say, you want white coffee? White coffee, 2 sugars.
Yeah. I'll wait.
White coffee, 2 sugars.
Can't you allow it? That's what the pattern is.
See what's underneath? Any of those breads?
Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Our croissant. Two if anyone, if any.
There you go, buddy.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Merci,
Your
merci.
teeth here.
Bonjour.
Yeah, white tea, 2 sugars.
Thank you very much. Bonjour.
Oh, of course, yeah. Maybe next time.
Some sponge in the front. Sponge here. Who wants sponge? Anybody want cake? There's cake if anybody wants cake. What's in the cake? Pocket spoons.
Let's go over here and see what's going on. See if they got something good over here. Yeah, still a lot of poison. It's this to be expected, I guess. Like I said, they were doing this with the food before any bag, so it's not surprising. It's obviously, like I said, whoever stole the bag is still alive, and that's the issue. That's what the issue is. All right, let's go ahead and see what they have over here. There's something good. McDonald's. Oh, this is a fast queue today. They're not fucking around today, are they?
First one? Or second? First. No, you're not. First. Well, where have we been? Over there? Still there,
They're done now, yeah. They're backing up probably.
Pasta, samosa, and salad. Pasta, samosa, salad. Samosa is half pastry, triangle pastry. No, all veg. Veg? Yeah. With the double? Yeah. You've just done with the yeah, I know. Sorry, you're right.
Strawberry, yes we do. Yes. Would you like a bag of crisps? Would you like crackers? Crackers? Yeah. I'll put it in the bag, yeah? Would you like an over? You know, crisps?
Green.
Crackers, sir? Would you like an over?
Thanks.
Thank you. Sorry, did you want milk?
Black tea, 2 sugars.
No milk, please. Sorry, can I help?
Black tea, 2 sugars.
Thank you. No milk, please.
Oh, madam, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are
Nice
you?
to see you again. Could I have a small half cup of coffee?
Is the tea baggy? Half a cup of
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
It smells like gasoline. Yeah. It's cold tonight. I'm gonna go back, go to bed. Churchill is back at Sainsbury, man. He's patrolling. He's policing the world against evil. Fuck, it's cold, man. My hands are frozen. I gotta wash my rags. Go back to charge. Oh, fuck. we got a poison pastry, poison water. Yeah, it looks like these drones fucked up right now. Yeah, poisoned chest.
The next train to Park Platform 6 will be the 2016 Southeastern Service to Tunbridge via Sevenoaks. Orders also is Tunbridge, Liverpool, Sevenoaks, Tunbridge, Highfield, and Tunbridge Wells. This train has 10 coaches. Platform 6 of the 2016 Southeastern Service to Tunbridge Wells.
Alright, let's go ahead and do some fast speed charging. A little bit. Somebody said that the elves were not distinguishable. Somebody said that the elves were not a distinguishable species, which is probably true. It looks like it was some kind of rhesus negative breeding program that they had, some kind of specialized, specific breeding program where the ears would be pointed. So you can do that with humans as well. If you know, it's just a physical variation, not a mutation. It's something that you breed. You know, let's say you want a dog with a longer tail. Well, you just breed the ones that have longer tails. Let's say you want white tigers over orange tigers. Well, you just breed the ones that are white. Let's say you want, I don't know, individuals with longer legs. Well, you breed the ones that have longer legs because it's better for running. So the elves, they were probably, it was probably some kind of specialized breeding. Some breeding physical characteristic which was pointed ears. Right? It doesn't mean that they were not human. It means that they were human. They just bred them with pointed ears. You know, depending on, you can do that with any human. You can do that with any human. You just look at the ears and pick the ones. You just look at the ears and pick the ones that are more pointy until you get something that's pointy and sharp. You know, so I wouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, to make it look like it's a different species or a different race, they called it a race. Yeah, you could say it's a race, distinguishable by physical characteristics, I guess. More, but it would have still, you know, if it was elves, it would have been just, you know, a rhesus negative type of European with pointed ears, because that's how they bred them. It doesn't mean that it was a different species. It means it was human European with pointed ears because that's how they bred them. They wanted to have pointed ears to distinguish themselves, right? Maybe a way to distinguish themselves from other, from regular, non-elvish folk, whatever the hell they had back then. So you know, it's not necessarily a different species. It just means that they bred them that way, to maybe distinguish themselves physically from other people. Yeah, from other Europeans or other races. It does not mean that they weren't classed as human. They were definitely human. Probably rhesus negative, very likely, obviously. Obviously, it would have been the for something that would have been very fair. You know, something that would have been, you know, very polished. Physically, it would have been rhesus negative. You know, with the exception that they bred them with pointed ears. It doesn't mean that they were not human. And like I said, you can do that with humans as well. It's just, it would take a couple of generations to sort out. You know, with humans, to get pointed ears, it would probably take a few generations of children to start to get something pointy and, you know, to get some kind of pointed ear. It would take a couple of generations, maybe 10, 20. Yeah, before you get something that you like, before you get the physical characteristics of pointed ears. It would take probably 10 or 20 generations. It doesn't mean that they weren't human. Like I said, it just means it was rhesus negative and they bred them with pointed ears. Just like you do dogs. Yeah, you say you want a dog with longer legs, shorter legs. You want a dog with a big fucking head. You want a dog with a big tail, or you want a dog, I don't know, with a different size. That's a different size, or a different color. You just breed them, right? You just make them. It doesn't. It doesn't mean. I mean, they don't say in the Lord of the Rings. They don't say that it's a different species. It says that they're a different race. And yeah, you will be able to class them as a different race of people. But still white European. I mean, you know, with the exception that they have pointed ears, you know, you can say that they are elves. But it doesn't mean that they weren't white European. It just means that they were white European of elvish kind because they have pointed ears because they were bred that way. Yeah, they were bred that way to distinguish themselves from other people. Yeah, it doesn't mean that they weren't human. Oh, I'm so tired right now. Yeah, but it's much better to see. It's much better to come out later because it's the walking that's the walking and the standing that's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's much better to come out closer to chow mein time because standing around and walking isn't going to be any good. Like I said, usually a species is classed by blood type and physical and number of organs. Does it have different organs? Is it a different shape? You know, that's how you classify a species. Is it walking? Is it swimming? Is it flying? Usually, like I said, that's the differentiating. Those are the differentiating factors to classify a species. Blood type, organs, is it flying, is it swimming, is it walking, is it upright, is it crawling, what's it doing? That's how you class them, that's how you class a species, blood type included. Now, like I said, with this latest arrival, in the last 2,000 years, with the latest invasions in Europe, obviously, rhesus negative is not, like I said, they don't mention the blood type of the Vikings. Or the Celtic, the Germanic tribes, they don't mention the blood types because they were all rhesus negative. Yeah, that's why they don't tell you what they dig up. Because, I mean, how are you going to tell everybody that they're, the Europeans are classed as a different species when this guy is telling you that everybody came from Africa, which is a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. So if you want to maintain the lie that everybody's from Africa, you don't tell anybody that anybody you dig up from 2,000 years ago is rhesus negative because, that would class them as a different species, which is mostly European, right? And you have... these days, because of this Prussian crew fucking up the world and fucking up with other races, you do have a 1% or 2% probability of rhesus negative in Japan or Asia or Africa because this Prussian crew is fucking, is spreading the DNA in those areas. It's not white people. It's this global crew with the bag that's doing all of it. It's not white people doing that. But yeah, that's the reason why they don't tell you that the Germanic tribes, which occupied Europe up until the Roman Empire, which was the 1600s, 1700s, up until the Roman Empire finally kind of died out, which was around that time. They still call it the Holy Roman Empire around the Catholic areas of Europe. But you see, that's what they don't tell you because this motherfucker wants to, give the world the impression that everybody came from Africa. And they don't tell you that everything they dug up from the Germanic tribes was rhesus negative because it's a different species, which is European. Yeah, that's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you that because he wants everybody to believe that everybody's African like he is. And that's not the case. Well, like I said, it's a county program. Yeah, they told you that the Native Indians or whatever in North America came across the Asian Strait or some kind of ice bridge from Asia, and they walked across this frozen wasteland, which would have been at least 1,000, maybe 2,000, 5,000 miles. And they tell you that back then, when the last ice age ended, they tell you that these Native Americans walked. Yeah, they walked across this ice strait, this ice bridge. I don't think they did. I really don't think they did. Yeah. Yeah, back then, no way, Jose, no way, Jose, no way. I don't think they did, homie. I don't think they did. I think he just brought him over there. That's what I think. But like I said, he wants to give everybody the impression You know, that's another lie. How the Native Americans ended up in North America. Was it some kind of ice bridge in fucking hell-frozen fucking Antarctica or something? That the North Pole, I mean, the North Pole, where they just fucking walked across it for thousands of miles in the fucking freezing hell, you know, fucking frozen hell. That was, you know, that would have been the Ice Age. That would have been the Ice Age, which was like a constant fucking storm. And they walked across it and they ended up in North America. Yeah, I don't think that happened. I think somebody probably brought them over there. That's what I think happened. So, you know, it's he's, you know, like I said, it's seemingly unexplained. Like, how did black African turn yellow, white, and red, and then got red hair and blue eyes because of the environment? I don't think so. I don't know about that one, man. I mean, you're asking a lot for an individual to change that many colors, and I don't think it happens. I don't think that happens, man. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, man. It's cold. Oh.
Other, because you're never, because one person